So for this is an assignment where the problem is let A and B be elements of G and G is abelian. When is the product of the order, where's the order of the product equal to the product of the orders of those two elements? So we just make them into variables. Then if AB to the R is equal to 1, then 1 is equal to 1 to the P. Let's raise everything to the P's power. So we get AB to the RP. If G is abelian, then we can expand it, distribute the exponent, and we can prove that since A to the P is equal to 1, this can be cancelled. 1 is equal to B to the RP. But B to the Q is equal to 1. So Q must divide R because it doesn't divide it won't divide P unless they are multiples. So let's just say they are relatively prime. So of course Q must be divisible by Q must divide R. Similarly, if we show this to A to the RQ is equal to 1, we can conclude P to the R, which means PQ is the P divides R, which means PQ divides R2. This is only true PQ is equal to R, which is the statement the order of the product is equal to the product of the orders if and only if P and Q are relatively prime. This is also true only if they are relatively prime. And this is also true when R is relatively prime to P. So that is, this is only true when the orders of A and the orders of B are relatively prime or co-prime. So this is the other assignment, which is P and asterisk without zero, which of with which values of n is d and cyclic. So it means what is there a generator always? So why did I put there are cross lines here? Anyway, so the assertion is proof 2 is a generator for dp asterisk. So I was attempting to prove this by asserting, let's say it's obvious that there are p minus 1 elements. So, and it's also by the definition of the modulo, it's a remainder. It can never go over 5 in this case, or it means it can never go p over p. And it can never go below 0. So, but 0 is excluded. So this is definitely the set where all of the results will come from. And there are, in this case, 4. So that's p minus 1 elements. The only thing to prove that this is some rearrangement of this set is to prove uniqueness. This is the pigeonhole theorem. So if they are unique, of course, it must be this set, just in random arrangement that we can never prove. Unless we can, I'm not sure yet. So this looks a lot similar to the Fermat's little theorem, so which proof I got the idea from, whose proof I got the idea from. But apparently, this assertion is not true, that's why it's crossed out. So I ran this code in C++. So apparently I set int equal to 0, so it kind of messed it up. But I'm just going to erase that and make it into 1. That would just negate this first element. This doesn't exist. So this would be the results. So apparently for 5, as seen in the written example, it does generate the whole set. 2 generates the whole set. 2, 4, 3, 1. But 31 does not. In fact, 7 does not. So if the prime is 3, it generates the whole set. This is really proof that I'm not using the wrong code. If we add this to 5, I'm going to show it real time run. Also, I'm using the Tried editor because I can't find any other reliable editor online. I'm not going to use VS Code for this. Anyway, so 7 I think is the smallest integer that would never that wouldn't gen that 2 wouldn't generate. So it doesn't generate the whole set. So automatically this assertion is not true. So as I was saying, I was trying to prove it using the pigeonhole theorem in a manner similar to how you prove the for how you prove Fermat's little theorem, which is e to the p mod p is equal to a mod is congruent to a mod p. So it's pretty similar. It's very similar, but I wasn't able to find any way to prove uniqueness. One method that I tried is, let's say, 2 to the k is equal to 2 to the m mod p, and k and m are elements of the p prime, the asterisk. So if I could prove that k and m are equal, okay, so mild interruption. So if I could prove that k and m are equal, then that would prove 2k is the only 2k mod p is unique. So basically there's no other 2 to the m. That's just to the k. So it must be unique. So I cannot find any way to prove this. It just ends up in dead end. It just ends up in a dead end. Always ends up in a cul-de-sac. I could not find any way to prove this true. But if I could, then it would work. It would be insanely hard, possibly, if I had this p to the k equals p to the m mod p. Is this mod some wait. Yeah, some mod p. This is hard.